All right, hey folks, everything new on another news update. Speaking of the whole embassy issue, things are heating up already. It wasn't a day's not gone by yet. Well, I guess a day did go by technically. The next day, after Trump came out and said, made comments about the embassy moving to Tel Aviv and his deadline of tomorrow, Palestinian minister calls for emergency meeting of Arab League over Jerusalem. This is obviously very significant, like I tried to portray in the last video here. This is from jpost.com. Palestinian Authority Foreign Minister Riyad al-Maliki on Sunday asked the heads of the Arab League and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation to host an emergency meeting over the U.S. President Donald Trump's possibly recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital. And of course, news went out to the embassies all around the world to secure for protests, basically. Over the weekend, a number of U.S. media outlets reported that Trump is going to deliver a speech Wednesday in which he will recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital. This is a significant prophetic event, if it actually ends up occurring. Jerusalem is the burdensome stone of the whole world, and the whole world is going to eventually hate them. The Jews, Israel will have no friends at all, but currently they have a friend in the United States administration for a couple of years until his term is up anyways. Maliki called for holding meetings of Arab League and Organization of Islamic Cooperation on the level of permanent representatives to discuss the imminent dangers facing Jerusalem and the holy sites. So they think danger is going to be done. I don't think for a second that Israel would even touch Al-Aqsa Mosque. They would just be happy to control the Temple Mount and to be able to build the third temple. I mean, that's kind of the next key event to see the groundwork laid, the foundation maybe even of the third temple, because we know prophetically that sacrifices will be occurring when the Antichrist comes to power, because the Antichrist causes those sacrifices to cease. And like I said before, they can't sacrifice without a temple. The Jews will not sacrifice officially until there's a consecrated third temple. The Israeli government considers all Jerusalem its capital, and the whole world, no one in the world really considers Jerusalem the capital of Israel, even though it is. A lot of them just suggest Tel Aviv is. Most of them have their embassies in Tel Aviv because they don't want to stir the pot. They don't want to cause issues with other people, especially Arab neighbors, by agreeing with Israel that Jerusalem is the capital. The Israeli government considers all of Jerusalem its capital, while the Palestinians hope that East Jerusalem will be the capital of a future Palestinian state. And let me say, the Palestinian state is actually Jordan. Most of those people are from Jordan or Egypt. They're immigrants or nomads. And Jordan was given over as part of the land that was the part of the land swap agreed in the Balfour Declaration. And so Jordan was supposed to be the homeland, and they were welcomed back at that point in time. Even Israel welcomed all the people of the Palestinian, of the people who live in what they call Palestine. Israel welcomes them all as long as they promise not to fight back, not to kill people and cause terror. And so there's an open invitation in Israel. Come live in Israel, prosper, get a good job, which a lot of them are already having, getting good jobs in Israel, but they have to go through the checkpoints every day. But Israel already offered them, a peaceful existence inside Israel as long as they agree not to shoot people and terrorize. But they don't want to agree to that. So it's a significant story. So anyways, I'll leave it there. But things are heating up real fast over Jerusalem. Jerusalem is the burdensome stone, and it will be the center point. The whole world will be watching it for the next year. Well, even for the next 7 years, because until the Lord returns, people are going to hate Jerusalem and the Jews.